Next up on copycat.com, homemade Spaghettios. Hi everyone, this is Stephanie Manley with copycat.com. Today we are going to make homemade Spaghettios with meatballs. This could be one of our cheap eats recipes, so it's really easy to make. Homemade Spaghettios, why would you want to do it? Because you can make them taste just a little bit better. So what do you need for this recipe? You're going to need some ground meat right here. I've got about a pound of ground meat. I have 2 cans of Campbell's tomato soup. I also have pasta. So I found this round pasta in my grocery store. I found it at Kroger. I'm sure many other grocery stores carry it. And if that doesn't work for you, you can cook up some rigatoni and I'll show you how to slice it up. We also need some simple seasonings, a little Italian seasoning, some pepper and salt, and a little bit of garlic granules and a little bit of onion granules. So let's start making this recipe. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make our seasoned meatballs. So in here, I just have some ground beef. I'm gonna put that in the bowl and I'm gonna add my seasonings. Got about a 1/4 teaspoon of granulated garlic and 1/4 teaspoon of granulated onion. I'm gonna add about a 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning blend. This is a blend of herbs that you can find at your grocery store. It's got everything in it to make Italian food really tasty, so we have that. I'm also gonna add about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and about a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. We're just gonna blend this up and then we'll begin to cook our meatballs. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna make a bunch of tiny little meatballs and we're gonna cook them off in our skillet. So you just wanna take, maybe about a 1/2 teaspoon of meat and we're just gonna fry these off. So after you finish making your meatballs, be sure to go and wash your hands because we touched raw meat. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I've already cooked these pastas with the O's. I wanted to show you how to cut the pasta if you don't have that kind to make it into O's. So this is just pasta tubes that we've done. And we're just gonna cut these to make our own rings of pasta. So when the meatballs have cooked all the way through, you're gonna go ahead and drain them. And we'll be back in just a second and I'll show you how to put this together. Okay, so it's time to go ahead and make the sauce for the Spaghettios, and it's really easy to do. We're just going to pop in the can of tomato soup. Now, if you like, you could use a higher end brand or maybe like a tomato basil soup if you want to get fancy. I'm gonna put the other can of tomato soup in here. And now I'm going to add 2 cans of water to this. Just gonna fill it up twice. We're gonna stir this through and wait till it begins to bubble up or almost boil. Then we'll add in our cooked pasta. So you can see it's really easy to make homemade Spaghettios. So this is a great recipe. You could use any type of shape of pasta if you like. You don't have to go out and buy the round pasta. You could use the rigatoni and slice it up, but if you just had some macaroni or anything else, you know what, you could use that too. It works very well. So if you enjoyed this copycat recipe, please be sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our next recipes. I'm also available on Pinterest, Twitter, and Facebook at Copycat Recipes, at COPYKAT Recipes. And so now we'll go ahead and give this a try. You can see we've got nice meatballs in here and plus the round little pasta. The meatballs really have a nice flavor and this will make a great side dish. You could even reheat this up and bring it up for lunch. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Thanks for watching.